Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
Yo guys, what is going on? I'm Mr. here, bringing you guys back the Wi-Fi battle LumioseStation. I apologize for the last video. I did not know that it would end up being that laggy. As I rendered it out, it looked fine to me. It was fine. I guess maybe I didn't really watch it after I rendered it out, so I apologize about that. I know it wasn't the best quality content. You guys do deserve the best quality content, so I apologize about that. I really do. Now, without further ado, give the video a thumbs up, trying to destroy 300 likes, and then let me know in the comments down below who you think is the strongest mega so far that has been released in Oris, and then let me know down in the comments down below the MVP rules of the Pokemon that does the most work. Now, last standing. Now let's get on to this match. My opponent bringed a Rain UU team. Okay, so he's got a Haxorus and Torterra. He's got joined. Okay, my team really isn't the best as well. I kind of just put some guys together, see how they would work together, try out a different UU team. So far, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. It really does. Honestly, truly, it really does. Now, if my camera wants to focus, boop. All right, there. I just got the pick. Put my phone on silent. Bada boop. All right, so we're looking pretty good. My opponent's team is kind of scary, but I think I'll lead off with the Crobat. Just kind of figuring a Politoed lead. That way I can kind of just get rid of it ASAP. That's sort of my plan on this. Probably should turn down my volume in the game. Alright, so I'm really hoping that he does actually lead out with the Politoed. I'm more along assuming that he's probably going to lead out maybe with Torterra even. Try and put up rocks. As long as it's not Kabutops or Ampharos, I should be okay. So I'm gonna lead up to Crobat, he's gonna lead up to Torterra. Okay, so now you know who puts up rocks on his team. I am not even gonna try and like butcher this one. I'm gonna straight up go for a Brave Bird. I'm not even gonna try and butcher this. Nah, this thing is gonna get Brave Birded right now. I'm not even gonna try. If you just stay in, so maybe he's like physically defensive Rocky Helmet. That actually could be just a little bit annoying. Ends up taking it quite well, so yeah, he's definitely physically defensive, as hopefully he does go for the rocks here rather than the Stone Edge, which he does. So now looking at this, I kind of want to swap up my moveset here, and I kind of want to go for a U-turn, but I don't know if a U-turn will kill. But you gotta look at the long run. I don't think you actually need this Torterra at all. So what I'm gonna do is go for the BB, and sorry if I sound a little weird, I am slowly getting sick. As bop, there goes the Torterra. Getting absolutely bopped. Goodbye, Torterra. Goodbye. He even called it join. That's how you know it's not a real Torterra. The unfortunate is real. The unfortunate is real. As the Torterra goes down, I think now is a pretty optimal play to come out into your Ampharos, because Crobat typically can never do anything to Ampharos. And Ampharos is a really bulky Pokemon, so it typically cannot do anything to the Ampharos. So kind of a good play right there. Maybe in the Alakazam. He actually comes out of Haxorus, so I don't really know why. I guess this now kind of confirms that he's Scarfed. Okay. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to straight up go up to my Quag. I'm trying a different wall core. I'm trying Quag Goodra. And so far, it's not really the best, but it does what it needs to do. It does what it needs to do. It does what it needs to do. So he's going to go for the D-Dance. Okay, so he's not Scarfed at all. I guess he just wanted to set up knowing that he could live in one hit. I guess really he does not fear crits at all. As what I can do here though is I have two plays here to either A, go for the Scald, try and get a burn, B, go for Toxic, either predicting him to set up more, or for him to go out into his Alakazam or Politoed, or C, straight up Earthquake. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Scald, trying to get the burn. He may set up more D-Dances. As you can see, that D-Dance is completely irrelevant because it is a unaware Quagsire, so it still does a shit ton of damage. Why? I'm unaware. That thing is a monster. Can I get a burn? One time I needed a burn. The one time I needed a burn. Why did that do so much damage though? I'm unaware and a max HP, max physical defense. He shouldn't have gotten any boost at all. Maybe as I switched in, he already got the boost because it didn't really roll over to the next play. Maybe it goes like that. I don't really know. All I know now is all I know now is I just kind of lost my Quagsire, so that sucks a lot. You can see Haxorus does not give a fuck because he clearly just beat the shot out of this Quagsire. He just 2KO'd it as I'm unaware as he D-Dance, so it doesn't make any sense at all. That does not make any sense at all. He is now confused though. So what I can do now is go out to my Alakazam and just kind of wipe it clean. He's White Herb? Okay, I was about to say, no way in hell is he White Herb. Alright, what I can do now though is I can get a free switch to my Alakazam. And my Alakazam does carry Dazzling Gleam, which does kind of hurt everybody on his team. That rhymed! Alright, but I'm gonna go for the Dazzling Gleam. This should be able to take it out. He outspeeds, so I guess the Dragon Dance... That's exactly how he did that much damage. He outspeeds, so I guess Unaware works to where you already have to be in on it. You can't switch in on it and then it will be considered Unaware. It won't. That's exactly why I did that much damage, and that makes sense now. I'm actually really lucky that he did go for the confusion was on my side in this one too, because that would have been pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. It would have been pretty scary. So now is also again a very good switch here. Again, I just want to point this out. He's got his own Alakazam, Politoed, or Kabutops. Really, any of those guys. He does bring out a Politoed. So I do kind of want to keep my sash intact. Typically for the Kabutops, really, I don't think I have Energy Ball. I have Focus Blast instead. But I feel like Shadow Ball will still do a shit ton of damage to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to straight go out into my Goodra. Typically, he not touch Goodra. And if he does go for Scaldy and Burn Me, I am a Hydration Goodra. So it's actually one of my very first shinies as well that I received at X and Y. I guess someone traded it to me and it was like one of my first shinies not found in the wild, but the first one's obtained. So my nigga Goodra though. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I do not carry the Thunderbolt. It was traded to me. It's competitively EV trained and everything like that, and it's all legit. So of course it was traded to me. But it has Ice Beam. So unfortunately it doesn't have, it's got Ice Beam over Thunderbolt. I don't know why anyone would pack Ice Beam. What I'm gonna do though is I'm just gonna go over the D-Pulse. Why not? Hits everybody kind of hard. He's probably gonna go out to the Ampharos, but I'm AV, so like Ampharos does not scare me at all. As the Ampharos, yep, it does come out. All right. So Amphi, buddy, catch this D-Pulse, buddy. Boop, boop. All right, it's gonna do a little bit under half. Now what I'm gonna do here is go for another D-Pulse because after he Mega Evolves, this should be able to OHKO it. This should easily be able to OHKO it, easily, because that was Stab, not super effective. If you add in Stab and super effective, then it's gone. I tell you that, it's literally gone. Look at Goodra bouncing up and down. He's gonna Mega Evolve though. I probably wouldn't have Mega Evolved. I maybe would have Volt switched out of here into Kabutops or something like that, or back out to the Politoed. It's just a little unfortunate now because of course I'm able to outspeed, and now this should probably kill it now because it's super effective as well. So that's a little unfortunate, and for us to die down so quickly, just a little unfortunate. But you know, well, what can you do? You know, what can you really do? So now again, here's a very good switch out to the Kabutops. I've said this several times. I have no idea why Kabutops is not seen the Day of Light. Apparently, it's not pronounced the Day of Light, and it's pronounced the Light of Day. But I will never get around because the day has no light, because the light is actually the one that starts the day. Go figure. I'm gonna D-Pulse because this is my special wall AV. I should be able to not eat it up, but I should be able to live it unless he gets like a crit. But ooh, I underestimated you, Goodra. You ate that shit up. Damn. Look at that, nice into a KO range. He does not knock me out. Had he gone for the Side Shock, that probably would have knocked me out. But he's gonna continue to Dazzling Gleam. I should be able to live another one, so I'm not really too worried as I am. And this D-Pulse should just be able to kind of take care of this Alakazam. So, look at Goodra right now, fucking knocking out like 2 mons in a row. G right now. GG here. Alright, again, I've pointed out, finally, because I've pointed out so many times, I feel like so dumb, like, alright, here's a good play to bring Kabutops out. Alright, Kabutops, you can come out now, right? Here's a good point to bring out Kabutops. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse. He may just want to go for the Swords Dance. He actually goes for the knockoff. I'm dead after that. No way I'm living that. So, Goodra, you did your work, McDonald. You did your work, buddy. As that is still relevant, I guess, whatever that is. I have 2 plays here to either come out to... Actually, everybody and their mother is pretty much dead. Pretty much is gonna be hot. Pretty much everywhere is gonna be hot. Alright, what I can do now, though, is I'm just getting to my Blastoise. I think everybody is dead but the Kabutops and Politoed. So Blastoise actually gets a huge boost. Mega Launcher, Stab, Waterfall, neutral damage boosted, Water Pulse. This should still be doing a lot of damage, but now it's coming out to the Politoed. Maybe Politoed is AV. and you should be able to take it, but it's still Mega Launcher boosted, Stab, and Rain boosted. So I'm pretty sure it should still be doing a lot of damage. So I'm about to figure out quite shortly my chinned friend right here, see how much this does. Really curious to know how much that does. I think it's going to do over half, maybe. Oh, no, it didn't do anything. I think he's definitely AV then. Let's go for Dark Pulse, why not? Let's compare right now if he's AV or not. Yeah, he's definitely... I feel like he's definitely AV. Definitely AV. He's going over the HP Grass. I'm not really too worried about that. It actually barely does half, so I'm not worried about that at all. As he now kind of can't sweep with his Kabutops. The only thing that he can do is come out to the Kabutops. And that's really all he can do is come out to the Kabutops. Yeah, which is exactly what he's going to do. Try and take a hit, and then go right back out to the Politoed, sack that, and then get a sweep off his Kabutops, which is not going to happen because I predicted that, and I'm going to go for the Water Pulse. This should be able to OHKO unless he's not Sash. Unfortunately for me though, he's able to live. Now I kind of died to a Stone Edge since Politoed kind of withered me down. All depends if he can land it or not. He's actually going to swap out of here like I said, back out to the Politoed, and try and get the Rain up. That way that he can get a sweep off with this. Now I'm not really too worried because I do have a Focus Sash Alakazam. Exactly why I kept that. I also have my Choice Banded Extreme Speed Entei. So I feel like I'm going to bring out the Entei before the Kabutops because Extreme Speed goes before anything, so I'm not worried at all. I am not worried at all. Extreme Speed literally goes before everything, so me, I am not even worried at all. As I'm just going to sack my Blastoise here, see what's good, see what's guac. I don't think, it depends if he can hit a Stone Edge or not. He actually goes for the Aqua Jet. I don't really know why, because I should be able to live that. He could have gone for the Stone Edge and knocked me out. That would have been a lot scarier, but nope. That's going to be the game, though, with the... I don't remember the score victory for that. That's definitely going to be the game. GG Cassie, GG. That is going to end up being a 4-0 on my part. Very scary Rain team, but I guess you probably could have played your Kabutops a little better. So if you guys are enjoying the battle, though, if you enjoyed the battle, give it a thumbs up. Let's try and destroy 300 likes. Your support on the channel is very happy, makes me feel very happy, makes all of us here feel very happy. Let me know down in the comments down below who's or strongest Mega, which one you think. Personally, I think it's Salamis. That's just me, if we're not going to count the Primals and Mega Rayquaza. And then let me know down in the comments down below as well the MVP. And with that being said, I am NumbNexus, and I'll catch you guys later.